Today on So That's It, Is It? I was thinking we could do a little exercise.
Oh, I worked out this morning.
Yeah, a brain exercise.
Oh,
Did you brain exercise?
no.
Well, it's a segment we call So That's Art, Is It? I'm going to show you a few things and you tell me if it's art or not. And away we go. Okay. Yeah, I just want you to guess which one of these images is a work of art and which one is not.
Okay, I would say the one on the right is a trophy that they give away at school for the best clown costume.
Okay.
The one on the left looks like it's a life-saving device.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
In a sense, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
In the sense that a work of art can save your life.
Right. Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting that.
Yeah. So the work on the left is called That Balloon by Tino Sehgal.
Oh, is that an actual painting, or is
No, it's a balloon.
It is a balloon.
Yeah. And the work on the right is a balloon that's sitting on a piece of wood.
It looks like a trophy.
I don't know if it's mounted or not.
Okay, so all right, what differentiates the two?
I don't know. Oh, stupid me. I got it mixed up. Actually,
Okay.
The one on the left is a nightlight.
Okay.
For sale on at IKEA.
Etsy.
At IKEA,
nice.
Actually.
Okay, cool.
The nightlight, kid's nightlight. So that's why it has a little electrical cable.
Right.
And the one on the right is not by Tino Sehgal, but by Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal.
Yeah. Okay. The one on the right is an apparent work of art, and it's entitled "Artist's Breath."
Oh.
And so the artist blew into that balloon.
Right.
And it's by Piero Manzoni. The one on the left is a nightlight.
But that doesn't have the artist's breath in it, so it's not worth anything.
No,
other than
it could. I can't tell if you can actually blow into it somehow.
Let's look at some more, and then let's see if we sense a pattern here. The left urinal. That's from the 40s, and that's called "You're in Trouble."
You're in trouble. Yes. Well, it's dated at 1917.
Okay, all right.
It's a famous work of so-called modernist art.
Right.
And famously by Marcel Duchamp.
Oh, yeah.
As I speak some French. So, most kids go to art school, and that's the first thing they learn about the urinal by Marcel Duchamp.
Yeah, but
he was 1917 on it.
He was a hockey player from Quebec, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think that's why the urinal has a bit of a hockey mask look to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It looks like you would breathe into that.
Yeah, that's why there's holes so you can breathe.
Yeah, well, that again gives its life. If you look at that, It's got the little hole. You would sit there. If you're underwater, you could breathe.
I'm sure it could double as some kind of scuba
life-saving device.
Scuba gear. Yeah,
it looks like it. And particularly in the
it's form fitted for your nose and your mouth. I mean, you just pop your nose in there. You got tons of.
And then in the 1917, that was cutting edge.
Yeah, I mean, you jump out.
I didn't even know they had toilets. Did they even have toilets back then?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought like
they
I didn't think the toilet got invented until like
they just had velocipedes
1920.
and
Well, 1921 was when the toilet was invented. Am I
the toilet
right in saying
was
that?
invented in installments.
I
So
need
while
that.
the one on the left would fetch millions of dollars, the one on the right you could probably pick up for a few quid,
A couple $100.
a couple $100. Yeah.
Cool.
Do you think that seems right? I mean,
Seems fair.
seems
You
fair.
know what I'm saying?
So
It's the
could
there's no
we
signature on
turn
it.
this? Could we turn the one on the right on its side and just write our mud on it and sell it for a lot more money?
We could.
Okay.
Okay. I would say
Which one's the art and which one's the life?
the life is on the right, the art is on the left.
Okay. And why do you say that?
Because that looks like antique potted meat on the right, and you've got the it's probably some kind of like dessert, like label, like on the left is probably something that the artist like found, or it's like some kind of bodily as like excretion because
Mm-hmm.
they have stools there, and by the stools I'm assuming that it's probably poopy
Mm.
because you get the stool sample there.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's a
Is it
stools.
really?
Yeah, it's a stool sample. But
Uh,
it's a gag gift for
oh, it's
doctors,
a gag gift for doctor. Okay, cool.
and it says stool sample, fresh stool sample on it.
Uh,
And then you open this zany little container, and you have a stool,
yeah, a sample stool.
a sample stool. Yeah,
Okay,
not an actual stool. I don't think you could actually sit on it.
no.
It's hard to tell exactly what the
Oh,
size of
okay.
these.
I know where this is going.
Hmm?
I know where this is going. You have a novelty stool sample for
For doctors.
physicians on the left for doctors.
Yes,
On the right, you probably have real stool samples.
these are art. This is art. This is
Oh,
art.
for the love of God, really? Is that really what that is?
Now, um, Piero Manzoni, the guy who blew in the balloon, he was, I think, into preserving his own bodily effluvia,
Okay.
etc. And he was famous mainly for this. He shat in cans and canned his own poop, and then
That is gross.
sold
That
his
is
poop.
like disgusting.
Sold his poop.
Right.
Um, and I think he mainly sold him to a fellow named Tino Segal.
Tino Seagal must have had like some kind of poop fetish.
Yeah. So the I know the artist's breath, the balloon, was 1960,
Oh,
and I think that's I don't know. Sometime around then he started getting
getting
this
hip beat.
idea for canned shit. And on the tin, it actually says artist shit in
I
English.
see that now on the
Yeah,
bottom
and
right hand.
and there's French. It says merde d'artiste, and then Spanish murda d'artisto,
I thought
artista.
that was
I
one of
can't.
the Musketeers.
And then Kunstlerscheiße,
Oh, see, that's German.
Kunstlerscheiße. So this is Piero Manzoni stacking his poop.
That's crazy. I mean, seriously, man. I mean,
He
he looks so
looks.
intense. He
I
looks
know that's what
like,
I'm saying. I think
but you know what he
he
does
almost
look
looks like
like?
he's lovingly stacking his poop.
He looks like Brad Dourif.
Yeah,
You
he
know,
has.
like
Is
the
that a
guy who
hockey
played.
player?
No, the guy who played Wormtongue in Lord of the Rings. He
Oh
was
yeah, a
Billy
little bit.
Babbitt or Babbitt. I can't remember what it is. He was in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest,
Mm-hmm.
and he was the Gemini killer in Exorcist 3. So this guy
Yeah,
looks insane.
he something. I don't know. I mean, you're gonna hate to hear me say this, but I kind of there's something slightly endearing about his facial expression
Oh,
because
he
he
looks like
looks
he's
like
doing
he's
it with
looking
love.
over his order
Oh God.
um so
Here's,
lovingly.
here's the thing. Okay, so if he were to like say, "All right, I am eating nothing but the finest truffles, caviar, and champagne all week, and then I'm going to shit in a can,
and
and
you're
it'll
gonna
be the
love it.
excrement of caviar,
It'll be it'll
champagne.
be eau de
It'll be
toilette,
high,
as it
yeah,
were.
it'll be high class poopy.
I don't know. I
Uh,
mean, the thing is he was so meticulous in labeling everything that maybe he does have an accounting of what he ingested in
do
order to
they? But I mean,
create
honestly,
this
like that,
masterpiece.
like this is some BS art because if he was really serious, he would list the ingredients of what he had to eat that week, right?
Well, just like, I mean, I'm sure if you look at the you know,
Like
if you look
the
at
FDA
Leonardo, if
requires
you
that
look at
now.
Leonardo DiCaprio's secret backwards Italian scrolls,
Yeah,
you would find that while he wasn't building helicopters in the 15th century,
he was drawing spacemen.
yet that, and I'm sure he was listing his ingredients that he would use to create the Mona Lisa. Like I blended this paint. I
No,
use
no,
these
no.
ingredients. I use these particular oils.
Right, right. No,
Kind of like
that's
a master chef.
right. But the
And Mr.
point is like,
Piero Manzoni, I'm sure, did something similar with his
well,
pans.
but if how do you know that this isn't counterfeit fecal matter? You know what I'm talking about?
That's where I'm going next with this. Check this out.
What?
So, if you look on Etsy, you can find Piero Manzoni's artist shit. Okay? You can buy a can for $325.
That's a bargain. I mean, that's
Get them
awesome.
while supplies last.
Well, it's got they have 49 specimens. Like, can you
This is
imagine? Like,
specimen 49. So,
well, hey, look, man, you've been into precious metals for a minute.
hmm,
I think it's time to change your investments.
yeah, I'll go from precious metals to precious semi-solids.
Right.
But the thing is, this is a replica.
Oh,
So
genius.
you're not
Genius.
actually buying the original Piero Manzoni's artist shit from the
Right.
60s.
Well, that would probably have evaporated by now.
Hmm?
That,
Yeah, this is like
I
a
mean,
50th. This is literally the 50th anniversary edition.
oh, well, here's the thing though, man. Because like I watched this show on History Channel called Eating History, right?
Okay.
So guys would go get like MREs from like the 30s, 40s, and like and they'll try them out,
Hmm.
and provide like anything from the 60s like that's been like spoiled. I got to imagine that if you tried to eat his Pierre Manzoni's stuff from the 60s, it would probably goes bad and you'd probably get really sick because
Oh, I didn't.
of the
Oh,
bacteria.
yeah. Are we gonna eat this?
Well, you see, that's why I was saying, like if you know what he was eating, the ingredients and stuff like that, when you go to eat it, you know what you're ingesting, right?
Mm, yeah. It just looks like the same size and shape as the Underwood premium quality deviled ham
Yeah,
can.
so yeah, so why wouldn't you eat it?
Well, I'd be tempted,
Yeah,
um, but I would also be tempted to replace the deviled ham with Piero Manzoni's poop and try to put it on the shelves at Vaughn's. Purely as an art project, of course, not
right,
not to like, try to poison someone.
right, right.
So,
This is like here's the thing though, man.
so if you're a
Here's the
federal
thing.
agent listening to me, this is
I
all
wouldn't. This is all a
just
prank,
art, just in the name of art. I'm an artist.
right? You've seen that prank show, The Jackasses, right? This is like Schrodinger's feces.
What's that?
Well, like where it's like the cat, it's in the box, but it's not in the box. But you know what I'm talking about? How do you know that there's actually feces in there unless you open it? Then when you open it, you ruin it. This is a
Right.
whole like
It's
this
like
actually
having
is
a
like a
Star Wars toy.
right. It's like eating like a fine caviar or something like that,
Hmm.
or
Yeah.
having a
Well, that's what
thirty-five thousand
I'd
dollar
be really
bottle of wine.
curious when ingesting this, like if it kind of maintains the same kind of tannins like a fine wine.
I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. I want to know what
Would it
this
be
guy.
more delectable
Right, but
with
the
age?
point is, though, is like if you don't open it, how do you know what's in there? It could be a big hoax.
That's right. I mean, you might open up the shit and there's deviled ham
D- That's what I'm
or
saying. This could be
smoked ham.
it could be spam from back in the
Could be
day. You know what
spam
I'm saying?
from.
1960s, like,
Dad,
dude,
that's all they ate is spam
right? Or baked. It could be like baked beans.
and strawberry tart.
I know.
Sorry, with just a little bit of rat. Okay, no more Monty Python.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Cheesy, cringe.
Cringe. No cap.
Cringe. Okay, so yeah, we talked about Piero Manzoni. Oh, and so it's funny to read like the shop reviews. Item quality, the packaging, communication was perfect.
Where would you display this? Would you put it in your pantry and oh, look, here's a can of poop next to my real food, you know? Or would you put it on the mantelpiece?
Yeah, that's a good question.
You
I don't
know,
know.
would you display it on a shelf?
Y-
Like a curio
Well,
cabinet?
as you would like for a really nice party, you open the nicest wine in your house.
Right.
You could open this up and just slather your friends with it. You don't have to eat it.
No
Just
wonder if you just
slather
put,
them.
you know what though, it might be delicious with crackers. That's why,
Well,
like, that's what you do with caviar. You just put them on little saltines and you eat it,
oh, okay.
you know?
Well, it's worth a try. I mean, you can just
Yeah.
make look
Yeah.
hors d'oeuvres, hors
Yeah. Or
d'oeuvres. You can make
maybe
some
some
hors
kind of,
d'oeuvres with this.
oh, you know what? You know, because it's French, maybe some kind of crouton
Yeah, or
or
crouton, or
croissant.
as they say, croissant
Oh, yeah. Maybe you could use it as like kind of a Vegemel and spread it on a croissant.
or a baguette
Yeah. Baguette.
or
Yeah.
croissant.
It's endless. What the possibilities with this is like
Oh,
okay, I'm sold.
you can get some pommes de terre
Yeah,
or some pommes de fruits
yeah.
or some
You
omelette du
can
fromage.
the fromage. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The thing is, like, I mean, this is actually I think it's worth the $325.59 plus shipping.
Just to see what happens. Like
Yeah,
just to see how
this is,
just see how this pans out. I mean, if it comes,
dude,
I'm actually just curious if it comes in as quickly as they say it did.
dude. I've spent $500 on lap dances before, man. This is nothing.
It's so much more interesting.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
know,
in
dude.
Vegas, money is nothing.
Having vintage poop, dude. Who has that?